Get ready for a quick stop in Yasothon, certainly not a deep dive. Welcome to Yasothon. Describing the size of this city is difficult if you're talking about European, American, Australian, Canadian standards. Then I would say it's a small town, but for Thailand, and particularly for Thailand's northeast, known as Isan, it's a mid-sized town. It has not a shopping mall, but it does have places where you can get Western food and that kind of thing. It's kind of nice. You'll just see a lot of temples, local markets, some quirky landmarks like a giant toad museum that sits next to the river, and a lot of real everyday Thai life. As far as I've been able to determine, in the city of Yasothon, there are at least 3 large places to shop. On one side of town is the macro. Kind of in the middle is Big C, and we're going to the Lotus. Now, normally, I would compare macro to a Costco, and I would compare Big C to kind of like a Walmart, and Lotus is like a big grocery store, like a regular grocery store, but it has a few things to it that make it kind of like a mall. There's usually a bunch of little restaurants and stuff, and this one, we drove by it last night. It was already closed, but this one did have a movie theater in it. So this is where we're going to go now. It's the closest thing to a mall you'll find in Yasothon. A lot of people just call it Yaso. So here it is coming up 600 meters to the left. And we'll check out what kind of restaurants. I'm hungry. I'm not sure I want to eat at a food court. I kind of wanted to look for something interesting like hamburgers or something, because it's been a while since I had Western food. Don't really want pizza. Whoops, I went the wrong way. I thought this was one of those in, and out. Usually at these kind of big shopping centers in Thailand, not always, but usually 2 lanes go in and 2 lanes go out. There's not an in and out right next to each other. Some of them do. Thailand people, security guards and stuff like that, are really picky about parking. They're like 3 inches forward, 3 more inches back, left a little bit, turn your wheel. Just park. If you're in between the lines, it's all good, right? It's always seemed a little odd to me that they call it lotuses with an apostrophe S. Isn't that like lotus is? Don't you just put the apostrophe after the S to be lotuses? And Thai people, if a word ends in S, pronounce it as a T. So they would just say lotat anyway. So what is it, lotat? It just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. But why should it? Doesn't need to make sense to me. The Colonel, once again. I salute you, sir. Hope you make General one day. That's the first thing you see when you walk in the door. And the next thing is the movie theater. So I always ask and wonder, do they have movies in English, or at least with subtitles? Let's check it out. The answer is, here in Yasothon City, the movie theater does not have movies in English, nor do they have English subtitles on the movies that play here. 69 baht, that's $2, a little over $2. This looks obviously not a Thai movie to me, but all the writing is in Thai. And there are no English language words or subtitles if you want to watch it. That was the front section of Lotus when you first walk in. And the rest of it, I'll just give you a real quick look. I mean, how interesting. You got a bunch of vegetables, fruits. It's well stocked. But what most of us want to know is what kind of Western food do they have. So here's your dairy section. A lot of different types of yogurt, including sugar-free. Here's all your cheeses. There's plenty. Onion rings and French fries that are frozen. These gyoza here, oishi ito, I get those. They're pretty good. That's $3 for a big bag. Again, you have American style French fries. Pop them in your air fryer. These are all French fries here. Crab roe flavored sunflower seeds. Anybody? No? These snacks give me goosebumps. Anybody remember the old Jeff Beck song, Ice Cream Cakes? Well, you can get them here at Swenson's old-fashioned ice cream parlor in Yasothon, Thailand. One thing interesting to me is that in America, I can never get pizza with anchovies. Yet, the pizza company in Rayong, and I imagine here too, you can order a pizza with anchovies. Lotus. Yeah, it's a grocery store. I think it was a grocery store, but then they have like a big Walmart type clothing area in that. So maybe Lotus is best compared to Walmart. When did donuts become a thing in Thailand? Now when I'm on the highway, sometimes people are selling donuts in the road. And you've got Bun over here, which also has donuts right across from it. Donuts and donuts. Of course, conveniently located next to Mr. Donut is another bakery shop. And a Dairy Queen. Hey, Texans, something for you. MK is in every single mall in Thailand I've ever been to. They have boiling water and you dip raw or cooked food or noodles into it. And that's how you sip and enjoy your meal. Dipping it into the hot water and eating it. Banana doesn't sell fruit. They're an appliance store. They're also in nearly every mall in Thailand you'll ever go to. Very convenient. They sell cell phones, accessories, cables. Well, you know what appliances are. What am I telling you? Also, Watson's is all over Thailand. It's a drugstore, kind of like a CVS in America. The food court here in the Lo Tut Tut is rather small. It looks like there are about 7 concessions to choose from. I think I already know what they're gonna have. There's gonna be some noodles, some luke chin, which is fake meat with real meat in it. I usually go for the duck. They have chicken, fried chicken. Everything's in Thai because, again, Yasothon is a small city. MC or Mick, I don't know how they say it, is meant to rival Levi's or Lee jeans or Wranglers. It is a local Thai brand. I have it on authority and I just found out it's pronounced Mac. MC, denim brand in Thailand, is pronounced Mac. I judge every liquor selection in Thailand based on how many varieties of bourbon they have. Here, the answer appears to be 0. Of course, they have a lot of different kinds of beer. Look how expensive that is. That's $4 for one beer made in Thailand. Same price for another IPA and a passion fruit wheat beer. This is what I usually get if I'm going to drink a beer, which is very, very rare. Not a giant fan of beer, but I get Tapper Extra 51 baht, less than $2. Leo is the cheapest beer, or traditionally has been, and it's come up in price a little bit over the last few years because it got so popular because it was cheap. Now they have a Supreme. I have no idea how that tastes, but I do not drink Leo, period. To me, it is the worst beer here in Thailand. Archa, another cheap beer. My beer, I don't like it. My friends like it. Cheers is good. Cheers Extra is better. Riceberry beer, it's good, but not as good as the one I like. It's just regular beer that I think has flavored riceberry. I don't know if it's brewed actually with riceberry. Riceberry is purple rice. Then you got the Hefeweizen Chang, or Chang, which means elephant. There's a couple different types now instead of just one. This one's classic. This one is cold brew. I recommend I go with Cheers or Tapper. I think they're made by the same company. I'm not going to show you everything in the store because that would be boring, as if it isn't boring already. Just look around. Now the Walmart type section where there's clothes and slippers, diapers, detergent, all kinds of stuff like that. Also, electronics, of course. You can even buy a refrigerator in here.